A very good afternoon to all my dear students. Hope you all are in good health. I hope you have completed your written work properly. Have you remembered? Few short answer type questions were assigned to do in English notebook. They were around 12 in numbers. Along with this written work, you are also given a regular reading work. Hope you are taking English reading for at least 15 to 20 minutes regularly. Keep in mind, dear students, to read aloud. Your silent reading would not bring the improvement you desire. जो सुधार आप चाहते हो मौन पठन कार्य से नहीं आ पाएगा. Let's come to the title of our new lesson, that is Aiswaran the Storyteller. Aiswaran, this word sounds like the name of somebody. Okay, this is the name of a person. The storyteller, storytelling. Yes, every one of us has listened the stories from our grannies in our childhood. Then what kind of stories are we going to get within this story? The title reveals, tells, shows. You can say anything. The title reveals that a character named Iswaran is going to be a storyteller in this story. As storytelling is an art and he is good at it, Iswaran uses special effects, does voice modulation, uses his body language to make the story realistic and more interesting, so that the listener gets captivated in his story. The writer R.K. Lakshman wants to highlight this quality of Iswaran to show that he was so good at telling stories that they appeared to be real. His stories were a source of entertainment for his master throughout the story. Now I am moving to the introduction of the story, Iswaran the Storyteller by R.K. Lakshman. Listen very carefully. If you will do so, you will also enjoy the text reading. At first, we will go with little introduction of the writer, R.K. Lakshman. Rasipuram Krishnaswamy Iyer Lakshman. This is his full name. He was born on October 24, 1921 in Mysore, and 5 years back he died. He died on January 26, 2015 at Pune. Lakshman was a renowned Indian cartoonist. In addition to being a cartoonist, he was also a writer and had published numerous short stories, essays, and travel articles. R.K. Lakshman was awarded the Padma Vibhushan, India's second highest civilian honor, in 2005. I hope, dear students, you know the highest civilian award is Bharat Ratna. As the title suggests, Iswaran is going to play an important role in the story. However, Mahendra is depicted as the main character throughout the story. Iswaran too is shown along with him. This story, Iswaran the Storyteller, is a story told by Mahendra to Ganesh about two people. Out of these two people, one was Mahendra himself. Mahendra, who was an engineer and was employed there as a supervisor by a construction company. A person was also appointed as his helper named Iswaran. Mahendra's job involved frequent travels and moving from one place to another. He was a bachelor, so his needs were few. Fortunately, he had an expert caretaker who was also good at culinary skills. The same person, Iswaran, who was very fond of him and followed him wherever he went without any complaint. He cooked for Mahendra, washed his clothes, and cleaned the shelter. He also chatted with him at night. In his leisure time, in his free time, Iswaran read Tamil thrillers, which seemed to have a great impact on his mind. Iswaran used to read the writings of Tamil writers, which had a great effect on his mind. As a result, he started imagining things so much that even a smallest incident like a fallen tree appeared to him like a bushy beast. Beast means animal. Iswaran started describing each thing in detail and weaved a new story each day, which he narrated with equal thrill and horror to Mahendra. He entertained Mahendra in such a way that Mahendra never felt the need to have a TV in his room or shelter place. Once he narrated a story about a tusker, Tusker. Tusker means elephant, and how they generally behave when they go mad. The tusker in his story, in Iswaran's story, had escaped from the jungle and started destroying everything that came his way. Finally, it reached Iswaran's school, where the boys were playing football. As soon as they saw a wild elephant, everybody ran to their classrooms. The tusker pulled down the football goal post and the volleyball net, while everyone, the boys, the teacher, and even their neighbors, looked on helplessly. Iswaran noticed that no one was doing anything about the animal. Then he took a cane from the teacher's hand and went down, faced the mad tusker boldly, bravely. He hit the tusker on his toenail so hard that the animal stood stunned. The animal stood amazed, then shivered and collapsed. Iswaran knew at what point of the story he should call a break. He should take a break, so that the listener became impatient to know what happened next. Mahendra loved listening to Iswaran, and now he was eager to unfold the suspense. On yet another occasion, he weaved a story about ghosts and spirits. Iswaran told Mahendra that the place where his factory was coming up was a burial ground. Burial. And that he had seen many skulls. He even weaved a story about a ghost woman holding a fetus in her hand. Mahendra did not believe in such stories and snubbed him and ignored him. But it had impacted Mahendra's mind somehow. The result was that Mahendra too imagined that he heard a moaning sound and saw a cloudy form looking like a woman holding a bundle in her hand. Mahendra could not sleep that night. after listening this story of Iswaran. By morning he was near normal. He was almost normal, but Iswaran smilingly asked what he had seen last night. Iswaran said he knew that Mahendra had seen the woman because he had heard the crying sound coming from Mahendra's room. Mahendra was so shaken up that he resolved to leave the place instantly. That he decided to leave the place instantly. This way, the story ends. So, what central idea of the story, dear student, you think run throughout the story? Actually, the story is more about Iswaran, who was a keen observer of human and animal behavior. So he knew where to strike the iron. Strike the iron. Strike the iron while it is hot is an idiom. That means to take advantage of an opportunity as soon as it comes. Iswaran knew where to strike the iron when it was hot. If he found his master listening very attentively, he would make sure that he called for a break at a point when the interest level was at its highest peak. So, dear students, take a reading of this lesson yourself first, and in the next class, I'll explain this story in detail to you. Till then, take care. Have a good day.